Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be learning about functions. A function is just a special type of method that we can use, and I'll show you what's different about it as we go along. Now, the function we're going to use, we're actually going to apply this to the world. So, as you can see, we're in the penguins now. We're going to stick with this penguin thing, by the way. So keep this, save it if you need to. And you can see the penguin has a bunch of different functions that he can do, as far as being close to something, or its size, or relationship, or point of view, or whatever. But in this exercise, we're going to use the world object. So we'll click on the world object. And you can see there's a whole bunch of functions. Don't worry about these. These look complicated, but really they're not that bad at all. We're going to focus on the askUser function. This is really cool because this lets us interact with the person that's playing our program. So we'll ask them questions and they'll give us answers, and then we'll use that in our program. Isn't that neat? I think it is anyway. Okay. So let's give this a try. Now, the function's kind of weird. You can't just start up with a function. You have to have one of these set value commands, and then you turn it into a function. Let me show you what I mean. Now, we're on this number of jumps equals 5, that little statement that's at the top. Let's drag this down, and let's make it the first statement. And we're going to set the value. Now, we don't really care what the value is because we're going to change this to a function. So we're just going to use this 1 here as kind of a placeholder. All right, set it to 1. Now, don't worry about the 1. We're going to change it. Right? Right. Okay, good. Now, the way we change this little sucker is we are going to go over here to ask user for a number. Over in the function section. We're going to drag this over. It's all drag and drop, isn't it? And we're going to bring this over to the 1. See the little green box around it? Woohoo! Let's click it. All right. And we are going to ask a question. So let's hit other, and we're going to enter a string. Now, a string isn't, something a cat plays with. All a string is, it's a value to the computer. It's just a value of it's just a bunch of characters. So enter the characters. To us, we're not just going to put random characters in. We're going to put a sentence in. But to the computer, our sentences are just strings. All right. Anyway, so let's ask the question: how many times should the first penguin jump? Okay. And so here's our value. Here's our method now. Number of jumps, set value to, ask user for a number, question how many times should the first penguin jump. Cool, huh? I like it. All right, and then the penguin jumps that many times. Oh, we can't see the end of the thing. Let me move this over here. Sorry. Yeah, let's save it. And I'm going to call it function lesson, and let's say I'm in period 1. I'll save that like that. Okay. Yeah, you're saving nicely, aren't you? So, how's it going? Remind me not to save in the middle of one of these again. It's just kind of a little bit of waste of time. It's a nice day out, huh? How do you think the Sox will do this year? Ooh, you mean they're 10 games out? That's not so good. I know. I'm in Tampa Bay and I root for the Red Sox. I'm sorry. I'm from Boston. What can I say? Okay, so here is our huge long statement, and we are looking good here. All right. Why don't we test this out now? Or, let's not test it. Let's throw caution to the wind and put another one of these statements in. Okay, let's ask the user how many times the second penguin should jump. And look, it remembers our statement. Nice. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen when we play this sucker? Let's try. Play. How many times should the first penguin jump? 2. 1, 2. How about the second penguin? How about 4? That's a nice number. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I can count. Awesome. All right. So, congratulations. You have just written a program using your first function. Isn't that nice? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. All right. I will, let's end it here on a success, and we'll come back and we'll do some more stuff with functions.